Conspiracies. Ooh, have you heard about some wild conspiracies? My goodness, we're going to check out Incognito Mode's conspiracy theories. We're going to take a look at whatever he's been yapping about, because there's a lot of dumb conspiracies out there. I wonder how many conspiracies I've heard in my own country when it comes to food itself. I hope he goes through some of them.
NordVPN by YouTube brought conspiracies. Conspiracies?
Ooh.
What are
Chirp. Yeah, you need to know that all birds are fake. There are no real birds out there.
What are conspiracies?
Ooh. Yeah. Making everybody gay.
Look, all I want to know.
Remember when there was drone outside? Was it? I don't remember where it was in the US, but there was a bunch of drones, and people thought they were being spied on, or the Chinese drones and shit like that. Meanwhile, it was just hobbyist drones that were just vibing, and everybody was freaking out. We girls are fake. Yeah, there's a conspiracy that there are women on the internet. That's not true. Do not take these lies. They're only men and femboys.
What are
Oh!
Wait a minute. Are they making the green M&M less sexy?
What the fuck? That one I've never heard before.
He figured it out. Move it, go.
What? In the field.
I'm not a big conspiracy guy, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I kind of just like the little ones that don't really matter.
Give me an example.
I recently was grocery shopping and I bought a limited edition detergent that was wild berry scented. I opened it and started using it right away. And every time I clean the dishes now, I think, wow, that's a delicious wild berry scent.
Yeah.
But then I had to go to a hospital, right? And it just stinks like chemicals. And it's like, we have the technology to make cleaning things that smell delightful.
Oh.
Yet you go to the hospital and it smells like cat piss?
Yeah.
What's up with that?
It's because of allergies and reactions. Because those smells, and also like a lot of, I have a sense of smell where strong smells might fuck me up. Now, wildberry wouldn't, but most of the time they need to keep it clean and they can't have things that react on patients.
That is a good point. What else have you got?
So when I was a
What about the conspiracies?
kid, my sister had been to like a party with glow sticks.
Nice.
Right.
And so she put a bunch of them in the freezer because she had heard that if you put a glow stick in the freezer, it stays glowy for longer. I think that's not true.
It does. No, it does. It slows down the chemical reaction.
Nah, there's no chemicals. It's just little green goblins. I'm telling you, with their little
It's
torches.
just goblins.
So I'm a kid, right? And we used to have, like, you know, ice blocks. I don't know what you
Oh, I know exactly where this is going. How many did you drink?
Just the one. But so I go into the freezer.
Did he glow?
I go, oh, wow, that must be some new thing. And I get some scissors from the kitchen. I snip it off. And I drink it down.
What in color was it, and what flavor?
It was a reddy purple. It tasted like soap, but it was spicy like Tabasco. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah. No, that,
Why does this look so much like Addie's For You page on TikTok? I'm going to show you videos of my For You page later, okay? Y'all haven't seen enough cursed videos for a while. I've been gone for too long. You guys got to see more cursed videos.
it's good. Yeah.
Now, here's where the conspiracy comes into it, right? My sisters are running around screaming in circles, he's gonna die, he's gonna die, oh no, oh no. My mum's on the phone with like a poison control hotline or something, being like, my son just drank a glow stick.
They just think you're the worst mother.
Is this too normal? Yes.
It's your fault.
I hope you made plenty of nice arrangements for the funeral, ma'am.
There's no point making a closed casket, he'll just glow right through.
Put him in the freezer. He'll last longer.
But yeah, so here's the thing, right? They're saying, you know, you can't drink glow sticks, they're toxic, you'll die, etc. The poison control people, their solution was, I had to gargle ice cubes. Not to neutralize the chemicals, purely to get rid of that spicy, annoying sensation. So here's the conspiracy. I drank a glow stick, 0 adverse effects. Nothing happened. So they've been saying, oh no, don't drink glow sticks, they're bad for you. They'll make you sick. But I could have sworn I could see in the dark. Nothing bad happened.
Wait,
So
what
nothing
the fuck?
bad happened. Soapy,
With a hint of Tabasco.
wild berry.
Wild berry. Yes. Oh my god, maybe it was a wild berry. Maybe that's what. Oh my god. You don't think.
No, it couldn't be. No, it's just going to be.
That's a conspiracy. You're crazy.
Surely it's.
You're just making it up for attention.
Nah, don't drink glow
Oh,
sticks.
I've been wanting to talk about this for a while.
What?
Toilets.
Okay.
Yes.
I think
We need them.
there is no standard for what the big button does and what the small button
What do you mean by that?
does.
Now I'm going to need you to elaborate on that.
So, okay. Very often, people go number one. Less often, people go number two.
Okay.
So, naturally, the big one is the one that's frequently pressed.
Yes.
Because it's the big one. It's the one that everybody aims for, right?
Yeah.
So that should be the small flush.
I feel like
No, that's not how it works, man. One has a set, a kind of like amount of flush it does. That's the normal flush. And the other one you can hold for it to just give out water. Like, it's not a flush. It's like you give out water. So there's a difference. I always press both at the same time. There's no need to do that.
Exactly. Now look at this
no,
one.
no, don't misconstrue me. I think you're an idiot.
So you're telling me that the small button gets pressed more often than the big button?
It's
No. No.
Yeah, it's not so simple, is it?
I understand your logic, but I think it's built on a weak predicate. You're conflating big with important, when in this case, big means big, in that it's the big flush. It's
But it's big importance.
full flush, and the small means half flush. It's a
Now, you're telling me that this button gets pressed 5 times as often as this one on the left?
I know.
I don't believe it. So what I'm saying is that across all toilets, there is a non-standardization. Look at this. Which one is it?
It's 1 water and 2 water. 1 is less water and 1 is more water. It's like that's so clear to me.
Wrong. 1 big drop for solids, 2 smaller drops for liquid. Which one is it?
The one on the left is
What a Q&A is this?
the half flush, and the one on the right is the full flush.
Which one's the bigger one? You don't know. I don't know. Nobody knows. Only the plumber.
The one on the left is the full flush. The one on the right is the half flush. Yeah, go on. Give us another one. This is easy. I can do this all day.
Not so easy now, is it?
The one on the left is the full flush, and the one on the right's the half flush. Maybe you just don't have an eye for it.
I think this is like gold like the sun, so it's P.
Yeah.
And then dark like the moon, so it's the darker stuff.
Why is it red?
What if we just had one button, and instead we used AI to determine how large the flush should be?
That's
Or
great.
a dial and a button. Turn
Water
the dial
volume?
for small amount, more, and then full.
I mean, I see what you're saying, but I always will go the small one,
Really?
100%.
I don't think I've ever pressed the small button.
Have you guys ever thought, do you guys press the small button? Crank it to 11? I crank it as hard as I can. It's very rare for me to press the small button.
Well,
And I don't in public bathrooms because I don't like the idea.
Yeah.
So I'll just hold it and then
I press
and then get very
both.
sick.
I only have
But
one.
I always press the big one because that's the big button.
So you
Why
have
wouldn't
just
I
the
press
big button then.
maybe it's because I've grown up in places where there's levels of water restriction. I half flush on number 2s.
Really?
I almost never use a full flush. Like, I could not tell you the last time I've used a full flush. I remember when I learnt the rhyme, if it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush
What?
it down. And I was at my mum's work when I was like, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8. And I was in an elevator with my mum and a woman who I found out was her boss. And I was like, Mum, check this out. If it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down.
What? And then you just said the rhyme.
Yeah, and then Mum's like, oh, that's great. That's great, shut up. She's like, I wish that glow stick took you.
There was a time we were on tank water and we used to have a saying, if it's yellow, say goodbye, fellow. If it's brown, let it stick around.
Jesus.
No flush for number 2. Big flush for number 1.
I've never heard anybody talk about this so important. Like, are we at the stage where you've got to save toilet water?
Ad time.
What does the VPN in NordVPN stand for? An ancient society has kept this knowledge hidden for millennia.
Goddamn.
Or at least, that's what my archaeologist grandfather told me. Behold, Nord Boy, one of the Nord
Boy.
ruins' many puzzles. See how it reroutes my data.
Whoa.
What
you
an
just
ad.
opened the Theodore Roosevelt. Where are we going, Nordman?
With NordVPN servers all over the globe, anywhere the clues lead. Look, on the back of the statue of David. Give me your UV light. It's a message from the founding fathers. With this, we can get the international Netflix catalog and a whole bunch of other geo-locked streaming content like BBC iPlayer.
I wonder
and
how
Japanese
many-
DTV.
how much
All
money
the
he
clues
gets
are
from
lining
these
up with
Nord
the
ads.
next solar eclipse. We gotta get to the tomb of the unknown soldier before this exclusive deal expires. Uh-oh, it's the Society of Online Marketers. We've been trying to track your every step, Nordman. They want to make an online profile of our web traffic so they can target us with advertising. And I can't let that happen.
Is that what I think it is?
Martin Luther King Jr.'s dream catcher.
Oh, he has a dream.
Don't let go, Nordman!
I wasn't going to.
The eclipse is happening now. The ancient riddle.
Virtual, private.
Oh.
We've got 2 of 3.
What could the N stand for,
Okay,
Nordman?
what could it stand
I'm
for?
afraid to find out. From the producers of Nordshank Redemption and director Christopher Nordlin. I'm afraid your adventure stops here, Nordman. Hand over Harriet Tubman's cipher, or I'll shoot the boy. This temple had its IP address exposed. It's gonna collapse.
The key to the cipher. It's on your grandfather's old pocket watch, which he gave you on his deathbed in his will before he died.
If it was known, it would mean the end of civilization itself.
Oh, network. It's network. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, I thought it would be.
Nordschnul treasure.
Oh, we don't want to go
So
there.
get NordVPN today.
What a
Go
great ad.
nordvpn.com/incognito
W
to get our
fucking
first
ad,
deal on our
man.
2-year plan plus 4
Holy
bonus
shit.
months. Ad over.
That's sad to hear. Give me more.
Had to get some MRIs a while back. They were really long. It was like an hour and a half. I'm in this f***ing machine, so it was like really boring.
Did you not have a phone?
No, but they gave us headphones which played music. The guy was like, "What kind of music do you listen to?" And I was like, "Oh, I mean, I mostly listen to like video game stuff." So he's like, "All right." So he goes. Fuck, this is already making me laugh. So he goes on YouTube Music and types in video game music playlist, and he's like, "What, does this look all right?" Now it was a bunch of like Undertale and stuff. So he puts it on.
Yeah.
Puts me on the table. And he puts the headphones on, locks my head in, and the music starts playing, and it's the Skyrim main
I get
theme
one,
song.
get you.
Just imagine this mental image of me getting fed into an MRI machine. While it's Novakin.
That is amazing.
That was very funny. But later on, when I came
That
out
is
of the
so
machine, he was
good.
like, "Oh, how's the music going?" And I was like, "Yeah, no, it's great. It played some stuff from Shin Megami Tensei 4, which it did." And he goes, "Yeah, and Donkey Kong."
Nice.
Oh, now that's relatable.
Well, okay, the point of the MRI story was not the Dovahkiin music. The point is that you're in there for like an hour and a half, and it's just making a bunch of really...
I love when older men or women that clearly have no idea about video games are trying to like relate or jump into the conversation with it. I love that. Nothing wrong with DK. DK, the N64 one has really good songs in it. I'm gonna be real.
loud noises, but you can't see anything happening.
Was it an MRI of your head?
That was my whole spine.
Your whole spine.
It's crazy technology. No.
It is. It is. Do you reckon it's real?
MRIs. Now I reckon they just put you in and then they just get someone in Blender and they just like put together a spine and they're like, yeah, there it is.
Yes.
And they just
Yeah.
make it all fucked up and they're like, oh yeah, they're gonna have to take your spine out, put your spine back in.
You didn't drink any glow sticks when you were a kid, did you?
They're doing that before they put you in. It's like, you don't have any like metal piercings, any tattoos, You didn't drink any glow sticks when you were 4, did you? No, ma'am. Have you ever had an MRI before?
Yeah, actually, my doctor was worried I might be just like too smart.
too handsome.
Yeah, and so they had to take a
too
whole bunch of
sexy.
scans, and they were like, what's going
That
on?
makes
These
sense.
numbers are off the charts. And they were seeing like parts glowing and stuff, and they're like, I think this guy's using more than 10%.
There's actually no problems at all. You might be the most healthy and handsome man we've ever scanned. Can you sign this document? It's just a release form. I'm like, yeah, anything for a fan.
What do you think about space? I like it.
I honestly don't. Perhaps we went to the moon, but I think the footage we have isn't real.
I think
I'm scared as fuck from space. I think space is awesome, but it's so scary.
they went
I'll be
to
real.
Mars and filmed it there.
Just because the lighting was better?
Yeah, we don't have the technology.
Yeah.
They just color corrected
Yeah,
it.
Ah.
Yeah, honestly, that makes a lot more sense. Because they were going to do it on Venus, but when they tried to green screen it out, it just, yeah.
Yeah, they just
'Cause
went
they're
to
not
Mars.
directors,
That makes sense.
So they would just be there with the f***ing cat. Like, they don't know to hold it in, like, widescreen mode. They're like, there
Nah,
with the
it's
phone,
not
do
too
it in vertical.
complicated.
Can you imagine Neil Armstrong's up there with the camera, and he doesn't realize he's actually got it on selfie camera, and he's just like, yeah, check this out. It's just on selfie camera.
They had to reconstruct it off the reflections from
The
his helmet.
reflection, yeah.
So there's the three. There's Armstrong
Buzz Lightyear.
and Collins, Andrew Collins.
Well, I'm just going to say third astronaut, in case his name, Michael Collins.
Oh.
Nice one.
How the fuck did
Egghead.
that?
Oh, he's dead. That's a shame.
Oh,
He died on
90
the
years old.
moon.
Yeah, they'll have to leave him there. Oh, look, here's a picture of Michael Collins meeting President Trump.
Oh, really?
Oh.
That's nice. Yeah.
Some say it was his greatest achievement.
It's crazy. It's like, oh, so he's busy. We can get you Obama. No. Well, I mean, I like the idea if it's just like Trump like doesn't know who he is. He's like, oh yeah, well, you're Buzz's friend. Yeah, Woody. That was my Trump impression. But like his expression looks like.
Oh, yeah, wow, he's seen some stuff. I've got something really important to tell you, Mr. President. You gotta know about the moon. There's a thing.
There's goblins on the moon.
I haven't told anyone before.
They took Neil and they took Buzz and they replaced him.
Oh, fuck.
And no one will listen to me.
Do you think he gets sick of the moon? Because there's nothing anyone wants to talk to him about except for the moon, right?
The moon, yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon he goes out at night and he sees the moon. He's like, oh, fuck off. What happens to
just tired
werewolves
of
on
it,
the
done.
moon? If you put a werewolf on the moon, does he just turn into a werewolf all the
Well,
time?
yeah, they're just werewolves all the time.
That's a good question. I never thought about that. That's a fucking good. That's a, wait, that's a fucking. Wait, that's such a good question. What the fuck? I've never thought about that. What? Wait. What happens? So wait, so vampires can't go outside of Earth then? Because they'll always be in the light of the sun? They're stuck on Earth. Wait. Huh.
Yeah.
Do they need spacesuits?
Yeah.
Do they need spacesuits?
Yeah.
Bro, we need a comedy movie of this plot. Holy fuck. Now we're talking. Holy fucking shit.
Yeah, that would be scary.
We need that as an email. Yes, we do. We need to get that on 7TV. We need that email.
That'd be really spooky.
Wait, what do you reckon's the scariest thing you could find on the moon?
The previous crew.
Apollo 1.
Oh,
So you're on the moon.
Sorry, let me just pretend that the moon's real for a second. Okay, yeah, I'm on the moon.
yeah,
Go
it's,
on.
You're
yeah, let's
bouncing
pretend it's
around.
real because it's
And
fake.
it's great. You're having a good time. But
What if you bounce too high? Will you fall off? Can you fall off the moon?
No.
no, you can't fall off the moon. What does that even mean?
I mean, I just think that it's like, what if
Fall
it's like,
where? Down space? Fall to the bottom of space?
Bro, that is so scary to just float around in space like that.
yeah, I don't know, maybe you fall off the moon, maybe you trip and fumble and you just gotta sort of keep going. I think that's the angriest I've ever heard you. Do you reckon they started doing push-ups and they're like, yeah, check this out. 150 push-ups, easy.
Like one finger.
But he's doing it with his knees down. He's like, no, just film film from the top half up. Neo, film from the top half up.
Is that real footage? What is that?
Part of me thinks, just part of me, deep in my soul thinks, I reckon you could fall off the moon.
What, you're just walking around normally, you just gotta be really careful.
God, I hope I don't fall.
Trip, and then whoop.
Whee! They're hiding fun stuff. Yeah, the government.
When I was a kid, I read a book called The Blue Nowhere by Jeffrey Deaver.
Go on.
It's a deadly game of cat and mouse, where one guy is the world's greatest hacker, and the other one is a brilliant but tortured criminal investigator who's slightly new to the computing world, right? There's one point where they're having their hack off, and they're like, we gotta get into his mainframe, and then he's like, he's hacking into our mainframe at the same time, and they're going back and forth, who can counter-hack the best? And then it seems as though the hacker guy has kind of stopped. Maybe we did it, maybe we won. All of a sudden, the computer that they were hacking on explodes.
Whoa. I wonder how you like how it feels to read this as a book.
Managed to turn off all the cooling fans, and it just somehow exploded. What I'm trying to get around to is, how come the NSA doesn't do cool shit like that?
Yeah. It's never something cool like Watchdog, like hacking the bollards, and I'm like, dude, a bollard hack, activate. In a world connected by Web 3.0, nothing is safe.
Imagine we like go to war with China. They press the button and all the bollards go up at once.
But then I've got a sweet motorbike and I can get between the bollards. So I'm driving on my sweet motorbike. I'm listening to Day and Night by Kid Cudi.
Good song.
Skyrim.
Yeah, good Skyrim theme playing.
They're hacking all the traffic lights. They're turning them all red.
But I mean, I don't stop at red lights anyway. Nice try.
He's a cool guy.
So next, they use up all the prepaid mobile data on your phone, and suddenly you can't connect to the internet.
And my plan doesn't reset until the 10th, so my hack gets cancelled.
My hack gets cancelled.
And which is hard because my other hand was already
I'll be real with you. Everything in life changes whenever you play the Skyrim theme.
holding a beer. So now my hands.
I love that
Wait, what the
idea.
fuck is
Just
going
being
on?
at the, I don't know, the NSA, the CIA headquarters. Stand down. Cancel the hack.
We need him working for us.
Thing is, like, you've got the movie version of hacking.
I'm getting hacked. This is major.
I love whenever I see any type of technology, like a page, like any sort of framing in movies or series, because they look so scuffed. They're all like completely designed for that movie plot.
And then you've got the real life version of hacking, which is much more boring.
I was wondering if you can take a look at a website I'm trying to get to.
Sure, what's the website?
By clicking that link, he's just given David full access to his computer.
We're on his computer right now.
Tedious.
But what if actually it is as fun as in the movies, and it's much more like, have you seen Swordfish?
Yeah.
You're like spinning a cube around and you're going, the cipher is being decrypted.
Oh, yeah.
And you see the number going up. That would be so exciting. I think that's actually
You
what
make it a
hacking is
mini
like,
game?
and there's a deliberate move to pretend that it's not.
But what? Like, why?
I heard that the underground, government, whatever, I heard that they actually have like this big document that effectively has like contingencies for a whole bunch of really strange scenarios.
Well, what kind of contingencies would it be? Like what happens if the president has a sore tummy today and he has to do an address?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And
I reckon it'd be like, it wouldn't be an easy, simple solution. It would be the most convoluted thing possible. It's like, all right, so we actually have a clone of him ready to go. So he can stay in bed. The clone can go out and do the speech.
Nice.
Wait a minute. What if you cloned Trump?
Sure.
Then dispatched with the original, would the clone still be president?
Would he still want to be president? You'd be like, whoa, wait a minute. Maybe it's my chance to be my own guy.
What if he goes to sign the thing at the inauguration?
Yeah.
And some other guy runs in real fast and signs his name.
I'm pretty sure that just doesn't count.
What if you're swearing in the president and it's a woman and she's pregnant at the time? Is the baby also president?
No, I think...
What if conjoined twins win the presidency?
One's president, one's vice president?
Yes.
That is an intriguing prospect.
Because they're not supposed to have the president and the vice president in the same room at the same time.
That sounds like fake.
No, it's true, because what if someone bombs the room? Then you lose both.
But what about all those pictures where it's like Obama and Biden hugging?
Did you know that Trump has never met with that other guy?
JD Vance.
Yes.
Have a good one, Lily.
Because they can't
Take
ever
care.
be in the same room at the same time. It's illegal. They'd both be immediately executed. It is illegal.
It is illegal. Yeah, no. I actually had a girlfriend like that where we couldn't be in the... It was...
What the fuck?
What if
Yeah.
Putin wanted to hang out with Trump like all the time, like be friends with him, and Trump was like, I don't want to be friends with you.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't leave. And so eventually he had to get a restraining order against him. But then Putin was like, well, you can't because I have diplomatic immunity.
Ooh, that is very intriguing.
What would you do?
It'd have to become a extra legal process where it's like, oh yeah, hi Putin. Yeah, no, Donald's not feeling very well today. We're just putting him to bed, so you might have to just come back another day, Putin.
Just dodging him.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got it. Okay.
I feel like
yeah,
that
go on.
could be an anime
I don't
plot.
think there are any real restrictions on Air Force One.
Oh yeah, okay, go on.
So is the president allowed to just fly around to wherever to get ice cream or whatever? Oh, you know what I mean? Like, okay, now stop here. Yeah, that was good. Now let's stop here. Yes, let's stop at this Ben and Jerry's.
Could be completely wrong. But when Air Force One goes somewhere, there's like 2 other identical Air Force Ones that are like also going. So it's like,
Yeah, I think so.
I reckon the limitation comes down to, you know, mechanical constraint. Like, there's just not enough space for 3 planes at Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah, I suppose it's the landing. I asked that to, I sent a DM to Notch once, and I was like,
I don't think you can plant it anywhere. I know that there's some buildings that have like helicopter line, like spots, but that's pretty much it. What are you sending messages in Notch?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if you've ever been on a private plane. Like, let's say you were going from New York to LA. Are you allowed to just say mid-flight, hey, can you stop and we'll get ice cream? And
Did he reply?
he said nothing. He didn't reply.
You just saw it and you ghosted him. It's a
So I don't
valid
know.
question, though.
I actually don't know. I don't know. I've never been on a private plane. I don't know what the rules are.
I don't think you're allowed.
Did you actually
No.
message Notch that?
Yeah.
That's so funny, man.
You know what we
It's
forgot to
basically
do?
an ad.
Who are you?
Oh, yeah. Hello, Everett.
It's Mr. B.
I'm
From Story Mode.
an editor.
Listen, we got Story Mode, we got other channel, right? It's got 2 problems. Number 1, not enough people do reactions. I go to YouTube, I go to reaction.
Yeah. Not enough people are doing. Yeah, we got to get more reactions in.
Everybody react in main channel, Incognito. Where are the Story Mode reactions? What the hell? Also, other
Okay.
problem. Story Mode, bad name. I'm changing it. Explained. I think that's a better name.
Explained.
Yeah, I like it when people have to pronounce things funny. Have you noticed, like on main channel, like, do you know why it's called The Virus Strikes Buck?
Yeah.
It means nothing. It's just so that when I knew reaction channels and we're gonna watch it, they would pronounce it funny.
This is the Varus Strax book. Strake's book. I can't just read what he wrote, apparently.
And it was just like funny to me that they'd have to. Anyway, point is, I like explained better. I think it's better because then you know what you're getting.
But maybe some people haven't seen Story Mode.
Oh,
so
right, well-
what are they getting?
To do, Nate heads off into the wasteland. He goes running for many miles along the road. It's just like that Cormac McCarthy novel, Blood Meridian.
Until he comes across an old petrol station?
Oh.
Whoa.
What?
And there he meets a new hairy 4-legged friend.
Damn.
Thanks, Mr. B.
No, Mr. Z, this is a dog called Dog Meat, and he's going to be our new friend.
Nate asks
Yeah,
if
that
he's
dog
seen
does
Sean
actually
before.
is actually called Dog Meat.
Sean! No!
Alas, this shepherd hound only speaks German.
Everybody hated this game.
und leitet das
I
Institut.
thought it was all right.
Do you think this boy could have used a harpoon? Look at him. He's a wee lad.
No, he's far too scrawny. Thin-necked urchin dunderpate like you could never wield a poon such as this.
Are you Alex?
Weirdly, he recognizes her.
That's me.
I'm Ryan.
If she was taking that kind of body language, I would.
Bro, what is wrong with her neck? Why does she look so weird, bro? I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, taking
Probably-
a step
So
forward.
it's gameplay
Looks like
where
when
they
a dog gets
yap
ears
and
go back and
commentate.
starts showing its teeth, and you're like, here, boy. Like, no.
Scoot into the corner, little fella.
It is the perfect background content.
Generally,
is?
what happens is you'll come in. It's usually
But if it's the perfect background content, how can you react to it? I mean, like, if it's a good background content, a reactor put it in the background of their reactions? They react to an original video and have that video running as well? Like, I don't know.
like 12:30 or something. You just woke up.
Yeah.
And you're like, I kind of just feel like watching video games today.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't want to play it, but tell me what's happening.
Whoa.
Indiana Jones is solving a puzzle in the temple.
What kind of puzzle?
He's got to pour holy wine down a drain to get pictures of Jesus.
I heard that game is good. I kind of want to play it one day.
Skip this part.
Oh no, but we need to do it.
Do some sound effects with your mouth. Make it more funny.
And then you like throw an empty beer bottle at me. Yeah, it's crazy. That's the conspiracy.
NordVPN.com/incognito.
I wish there were
NordVPN
more
to again
conspiracy in
facts.
this video, but this video was funny as fuck. That video was really funny. I love that. I love that. I want some Doritos. Oh, dude, I am good. I'm good on chip. I have actually a lot of it. I have a lot of chips there. Everybody keeps bringing me like tortillas and chips, and I'm like, I don't eat this. And then just leave it and leave. Take it with you, goddammit. Anyways, that's a different story. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Tell me some wild conspiracy you know, man. Tell me down below in the comments. Like this video if you enjoyed. Sub to the channel if you watch more and you want to get with me live. You're free to come by my Twitch channel on twitch.tv/chat. I appreciate you watching and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one, y'all. Peace.